Hold up now. Let me cook.
We talking about practice, not a game.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all not finished. Y'all finished? I don't think so.
LeBron James from Akron, Ohio. I'm not even supposed to be here. Anything possible? Yes, it counts.
The 2000s, arguably the best and most beautiful era of basketball. Nowadays, we have too many super teams, too many threes, too many YNs, and some special individuals. This is actually disgusting. Zion needs to be put down for this. This is diabolical. But check out Isaiah Jackson About Me. He's Isaiah Jackson years old. His favorite song is rap, and his favorite food is chicken without the C. This is beyond me, gang. This is who Tyrese be racking up 20 assists playing with. That's actually crazy. We already did the 2010, so you should definitely go watch that video. If you have not, I'll leave a link in the description down below. The 2000s, I didn't grow up watching this era, but I definitely do remember it. My brother would always talk about how it was just different. The aura was different. People actually fought instead of pushing, shoving. People background story hit different. These dudes was just hungry, and they would actually play for any team that drafted them or they got traded to or anything. Yes, I'm talking about you, Brody. So we're gonna talk about the great memories from 2000 to 2009. Last video I asked what superpower would y'all want, and this was a fire-ass superpower. I'm not gonna lie. Open up portals, yeah, I mess with that twin for sure. That bit fire, I ain't gonna lie. It's on some Dr. Strange shit, yeah. This time, comment what's your favorite song right now. Y'all better not say no whack ass song like DDG songs or some bullshit. I swear to God, I will flame you. Alright, so now hop in the time machine game. We got to June 7th of the 2000 NBA Finals. It's Shaq and Kobe Lakers versus the Pacers. Shaq finally made his way back to the NBA Finals after getting mollywhopped numerous of times to Hakeem, Timmy D, and Karl Malone. Yeah, we gonna talk about that later, boy, because we gonna talk about the 90s soon now. You think he would have won against Karl Malone, because you know Karl Malone be scouting elementary schools. But like I said, the 2000s was just different. Shaq and the Lakers were first seed against a tough Western Conference. Shaq won MVP that year, averaging 30 and 14. Not a single defender, single scheme, or a single cheeseburger you could put in front of this man, he wouldn't devour. Had Kobe coming up and rising, averaging 22, 6, and 5. Lakers also had key players like Robert Horry and Rick Fox. Pacers, on the other hand, had some shooters out. First seed against a weak Eastern Conference. Damn, the East always been asking. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, the Hornets 4 seed is insane. That's like, the East must be hella trash. The East did have some young upcoming stars such as AI in Philly, Vince Carter in Toronto, and they had some old heads that were still pretty good like Alonzo Mourning and Tim Hardaway on the Heat. But compared to the West, nah, the East wasn't fucking with them, I'm not gonna lie. But the Lakers did. And it's the Lakers versus Pacers in the finals. And the Lakers kept dominating as Shaq and Kobe won their first NBA chip in 6. There wasn't really no scary moments. The only one I would say was in game 4 when Shaq got fouled out in OT, but Kobe took off having 28, 8, and 5, scoring 14 points in the 4th quarter in overtime. And yes, he was doing this all on an ankle injury. Shaq then had one finals MVP averaging 38 and what? Oh my god, what the hell were he doing putting belts to ass against Rick Smith and the Pacers, bro? This is just one of many spectacular performances from Shaq and Kobe. Now we're officially done with the 90s. Hakeem is averaging 11 and 7. Charles Barkley retired. Then we have Sean Kemp on the Blazers and Patrick Ewing on the Sonics. Ew, what the hell? Them grandpas having a heart attack seeing these league change. And the league just kept changing. AI evolved from an all-star to a superstar. 5'11" Jit was torching everyone they mama on. They so coldest little nigga in the league, bro. He invented Ori. He's the reason why we have these trash ass fits like Kyle Kuzma be wearing and Westbrook, because of him. While he was wearing them fire ass fits off the court, on the court he was averaging 31 while taking that trash ass Sixers team to the first seed. Shortest player to ever win MVP. Then we had Vince Carter breakout year averaging 28, 5, and 3, putting motherfuckers on the posters left and right. He's one of my favorite players ever, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He was lighting shit up, shooting 40% from the 3. Out west, it was big man nation. Literally had all the dominant bigs with Timmy D, Kevin Garnett, Horace Webber, and Dirk. But even though they were doing good, it's motherfucking Laker Nation. Them niggas were still taking off. Kobe became a superstar averaging 29, and Shaq, I mean, it's freaking Shaq having his best peak ever. This nigga was averaging 29 and 12. Lord. Even though they had a god dynasty, Spurs still finished first seed with Duncan averaging 22 and 12. And the Lakers gonna struggle against them in the playoffs.
Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
On the way to the finals, the Lakers did not lose a single game. Yes, even against the first seed Spurs. Took them niggas out, put them in a pack, and smoked them in full, dad. Shaq and Kobe both averaging 30 points per game. Motherfuckers elite. They're the best duo, up there with Wolverine and Deadpool for sure, I ain't gonna lie. But then AI came and took game 1 away from them in the finals, dropping 48. Talking about shit ain't finna be sweet, boy. And then he gave us a finals moment we'll never forget, stepping over that bitch ass nigga, man. Get your ass up, Tyronn Lue. Fuck. Good way to start the NBA finals. Shit about to be a movie, right? Nah, Lakers pull a gentleman sweep on them folks. Shaq averaging 33 and 15, winning him another finals MVP back to back, and him and and Kobe looking at three-peat. But this time they had some comp going into the 2002 season. Chris Webber and the Kings, they finished first seed with elite ball movement from Peja, Webb, and Bibby. Spurs still the Spurs with Timmy D winning another MVP. And then out east, we had some New Jersey Nets dominating, led by runner-up and MVP from Jason Kidd. Then they had Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson. The rest of the boys was running, gunning fast-paced, honestly. Paul Shitty Boy Pierce led the season to the second seed with his Robin and Antonio Walker. Detroit on the come-up, but we'll get into them later. Let's skip towards the best series out of the whole entire playoffs. Yes, the Sacramento Kings were the only team fucking with the Lakers, going up 3-2 and heading into Game 6. Everyone knew who would win this series were going to be the clear favorites to win everything in the NBA Finals. But David Stern gives the games to the Lakers. You could say allegedly, you could say nah, the Kings play bad, but hella questionable calls. They had the whole entire Kings fan and coaches stunned. Lakers shot 49 free throws and 27 in the fourth. If you think about it, it's 48 minutes in the game. Motherfuckers going to the free throw line almost every minute of the game. But the Lakers won Game 6 and they won Game 7, heading back to the NBA Finals. Not only did they win against Jason Kidd, they also swept them, making it three-peat. That's 3 in a row. Holy shit. This is how they felt when Golden State kept going to the finals and winning. Shit was just getting annoying. Like, bro, the NBA needs a savior. Who's gonna step up?
You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. Oh my god.
Bro went crazy this year. Dude was on that Juliana Vega timing, lord, averaging 23, 13, 4, and 3. What kind of shit was going on in San Antonio, cuz? Carry the Spurs to the first seed. Nobody was fucking with the Spurs this year. Took them LA boys out in 6. Out east, the Pistons are dominating. Finished first seed with the defensive anchor in Ben Wallace. Chauncey Billups is hooping, alongside with Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince, coming to their own beginning the Pistons era. But they did still have a few challenges, because that New Jersey Nets team still got them out of there in full, sweeping them. New Jersey Nets still looking good with J Kidd still running that fast-paced basketball, heading to the NBA Finals once again, but this time against Timmy D and the Spurs. And once again, they're losing in the finals, but they didn't get swept this time. They lost in 6. But like inside, nobody was messing with the Spurs, as Duncan dropped nearly a quadruple double in Game 6 with 21 points, 20 boards, 10 assists, 8 blocks, and 3 steals. Lord, what the hell? Bro was on some Jason Love time, though. He was dogging these Nets. Oh my god. The NBA is finally looking pretty good again. I'm pretty sure everything will be regular, right? There's not gonna be no historical changes or anything like that.
With the first pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select...
Last name ever, first name greatest.
My glorious king finally came in, and I'm here for it. But not just him, we're gifted one of the greatest draft classes of all time, with Melo, Bosh, and D-Wade all coming in their own. Everyone saying they're the next upcoming players, especially Braun. Bro was talked about since he was 12. That's not the only thing that was crazy about the offseason. The Lakers added Gary Payton and Carl the Dipster Malone. I mean, they need it because the West is still looking OD. Spurs are still dominating. KG took the world by storm, making the Timberwolves a contender, finishing as their first seed while winning MVP. But that doesn't matter though. Shaq and Kobe wanted blood. Did not like the taste the Spurs left in their mouth last year, defeating them in 6, beating KG and the Timberwolves in 6 in the conference finals. Kobe averaged 25 and Shaq averaged 22. It's crazy because they had hella off-court issues. They didn't know how to mess with each other, but on the court they did know how to win. Out east, you had the Pistons and Pacers versus each other. Detroit looking hella good, trading for Rasheed Wallace mid-season, but they did have to go against a real deal shooter first.
I got red shooters, I got blue. Let that thing down and point at you.
First seed from the Pacers, they had Jermaine O'Neal, Ron Artest, and Reggie Miller. Elite defense and shooting, looking like the team to beat. But the Pistons defense was too elite, and they shut that shit down, locking them boys up. Prince blocking Reggie Miller should look familiar, don't it? Now it's the Lakers versus Pistons. 4 Hall of Famers versus no All-Star. This should be easy for the Lakers, right? Nah, this is the real deal Pistons, man. This is the 04.
500 racks to the plug. What you know about showing love? What you know about pulling up?
They was locking shit up, man. Locked up Kobe, locked up Shaq, Gary Payton old. Then you had Karl Malone scouting out elementary schools instead of the Pistons. And one of the biggest shockers in the world, the Pistons defeating them in 5. The East is finally looking good, but I don't think it will get better, right?
The major headline around the league tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers and Miami Heat have agreed to a trade that will send Shaquille O'Neal, one of the greatest big men of all time, to sunny South Florida.
Shaq is finally out to the Heat. He finally left Kobe and all that drama. I mean, I get it because they didn't really mess with each other and they actually fought. Wade and Shaq were dominant, finished first seed in the East, averaging 23 and 10. Not his prime numbers, but definitely solid. Nash completely turned the Suns around as they went from winning only 29 games last season to 62 this year. Had the boys on the 7 seconds or less offense with Amari Stoudemire, Sean T-Rex Marion, a young ISO Joe, and a Quentin Richardson. He made that team so good that Nash got MVP. Low-key sus, but I'll give it to them. You know, Nash, you deserve that one. I'm not gonna lie. This one you actually deserve. Spurs are still dominating out west, of course. When are they not? Then sadly for the Lakers, they didn't even sniff the playoff. Couldn't win a game for shit. shit. Kobe got some work to do, I ain't gonna lie. Then the Pistons are still lead with their defense mechanism, and then in their second season you have young Melo averaging 25 and 7, still the #1 scoring option, looking hella clutch as he made multiple game winners this year. Then on the other sophomore year, my glorious King James looking like a future MVP, averaging 27, 7 and 7, becoming an all-star for the first time and finishing in the 6th MVP voting, becoming the youngest NBA player to average 25. Out to the playoffs, Suns are still dominating with a fast pace, defeating the Grizzlies in 4. Then you had Nash and the Suns winning in 6 against his old squad. They clearly look like the favorites to win, right?
You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. Oh my god.
Timmy D was not fucking with that shit. That boy averaged 23 and 11, but he did get some help. Manu becoming a star, averaging 16, 4 and 4, got them out of there in 5. But bro, I swear to God, making this video, word to my mother, you feel me? On my soul, I did not know this. This nigga, Amari Stoudemire, averaged 38 against the Spurs in the Western Conference. Why don't we talk about this? Like, I swear to God, I always knew Amari Stoudemire was good, but I didn't know he averaged 38 against prime Tim Duncan. Like, why don't we ever talk about that? Then on the other side, we had the Pistons versus Heat. Shit was a dogfight going to 7 games. Billups averaged 18 and 6, Prince locking up Wade, but to be fair, Wade was hurt. Pistons took them out in 7, but the Heat do look promising as Wade's averaging 28 and Shaq's averaging 21 and 8. Now it's the defending champs versus Spurs, and it was a bloodbath going to 7 games. This is one of the most evenly matched up finals so far. Spurs won game 1 and game 2 as Manu dropped 26 and 27 off the bench, but the Pistons did take game 3 with Rip Hamilton dropping 24 and Detroit dominating down low. Then in game 4, their defense really showed out as they forced 17 turnovers, but in game 5, Big Shot Rob dropped 21 and hit 5 threes, including this game-winning overtime, making it a 3-2 series, heading back to San Antonio. But the Pistons refuse to die as they win by 9 as their defense steps up once again, making it a 3-3 series. Pistons winning back-to-back, right?
You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. Oh my god.
Spurs win as Duncan wins Finals MVP, averaging 20 and 6. They're looking like a dynasty as they win 2 chips in this era. Then they have Manu averaging 19, 6 and 4, and Tony Parker showing a little glimpse of future self. In the 2006 season, so many talents going off as this season was stacked with hella individual performance. D-Wade coming back off an injury, averaging 27, 6 and 7, 2 steals. Gilbert Arenas finally turning to Agent Zero, averaging 36 and 4, having 3 straight game winners in 1 month, outdoing Kobe and the Lakers, dropping 46 on them boys. LeBron James looking like a future MVP, averaging 31, 7, 7, led that shitty Cavs seat to the 4th seed. He's looking like a superstar level now. AI still putting up dominant numbers at the age of 30, averaging 33 and 7. CP0 rings going crazy his sophomore year, averaging 16, 8 and 2 steals a game. Elton Brand on the Clippers going dummy. He's averaging 25, 10 and 2 blocks a game. Dirk out in Dallas averaging 27 and 9. Then my GOAT, Kobe averaging 35, 5 and 5, having 27 games with 40 points, 6 games with 50 points, 1 game with 60 points, and 1 game with 80. Yes, 80. Most specifically 81 on Jalen Rose lame ass. But then they give the fucking MVP to Nash. Like, what? Bro averaged 19 and 10. Like, come on, dude. That's highway robbery. Shit was more of a robbery than Travis Scott not winning Album of the Year, losing to Cardi Shitty Booty Beat. But karma is the bitch, losing to Dirk Nowitzki in the Western Conference Finals as he dropped 50 points on the boys. I mean, they didn't have Amari, but shit, when you claim to be the MVP, you should have done something, right? Fuck, LeBron would've, Kobe would've. Out East, Miami wanted revenge. Fully healthy Wade dominating as he averaged 27, 6 and 6 on 60% from the field. He took that Detroit team out, smoking them in 6. Then in the finals, the same shit happening for Wade, but instead they were down 2-0 and Wade went into God mode, averaging 35, 8 and 3 off of 47% from the field, dropping 42 in game 3, 36 on game 4, 43 in game 5, then in 36 in game 6, winning the finals MVP, and he did that all on a rookie contract. Top 3 shouldn't go out of all, so I don't care. It was all good that season, but the 06-07 season, motherfucker dismantled. Shaq getting old, turning into dust, and D-Wade's getting injuries in the 4th year. This is crazy. Out west, shit is still ran by the big 3. Dirk winning MVP as the Mavs finished 1st, Suns 2nd, and of course the Spurs are still up there running shit. But the Mavs looking dominant, defeating everyone. They did not fuck with last year getting smoked like that until they played the Warriors. Baron Davis was cooking the boys as if Lizzo was coming over, averaging 25, 6 and 6. Steven Jackson locking up Dirk, making him only score 8 points off of 2 from 13 from the field. My second favorite dunker going off as well, averaging 20 points. So the Mavs losing basically gave the Spurs an easy route to the NBA Finals. I don't want to hear none of that motherfucking Suns talk. No, nigga, real deal 2015 Hawks. Or they're worse. They're low-key like the Raptors. Niggas never show up in the playoffs. Oh yeah, we're 1st seed, but then get smoked out. I mean, when you go against LeBron, so you know what I'm talking about, he gonna do your ass cut. Out East, you have the 1st seed Pistons versus that Braun and that shitty ass Cavs team. I don't know how he did it, but he made the Cavs the 2nd seed. Braun torched the Pistons as he dropped 48, 9 and 7 in game 5, then finished them off in game 6 with 20, 14 and 8. Craziest thing out of all this, Chris Webber was on Detroit. Yuck. Now we have the Spurs and Cavs, Duncan versus young Braun, but Braun dizzy run came to an end. The Spurs swept the Cavs. I mean, Braun didn't have no one technically, in the Spurs, they have a freaking dynasty. Parker winning at Finals MVP with 25 points a game. Braun did play bad, but the Cavs didn't have a second option. Like, bro, they had a guy named Booby Gibson. Grown man named Booby. I'm not taking you serious, gang. Like, you're fucking with LeBron's legacy at the moment. But he did get some little respect, talking about, oh, at least he took him there. To the 07-08 offseason, it was crazy.
Ain't no question if I want it, I need it.
Pierce really saw the big three with Ray Allen and KG going from a dead last seed to the first seed. That's crazy. Kobe finally gets some help after dealing with Kwame Brown. Lakers traded for Paul Gasol mid-season, with Kobe averaging 28, 6, and 5, winning MVP and finishing off as his first seed. Heading into the playoffs, Celtics beat the Hawks in 7, took down Braun and Cleveland in 7, then defeated the Pistons in 6. Yeah, bro, I don't want to hear that Pistons talk either, bro. They haven't made an NBA Finals in how long? 4 years? Fraudulent ass team talking about this is our year, head ass. Same thing with the Suns. Out west, Lakers had a little cakewalk, sweeping the Nuggets, beating the Jazz in 6, and took the dynasty of the Spurs in 5. Kobe was on a mission. That nigga is not trying to lose. So now this is Kobe's first appearance in the finals without Shaq, and it was nothing but pretty. The Celtics were too much to handle, like Violet Myers' ass. Well, maybe for y'all, that ain't for me. Celtics big three defeated the Lakers in 6 with a 39-point victory, making it the first finals of one since 1986. Damn, that was what, like 60 years ago? The 2008-2009, I remember this season as I was like 6 years old. I remember Kobe and Braun, it was the talk of the town. It was a commercial with the puppets, and they're making it seem like they had a script for them to go to the NBA Finals. Braun won his first MVP where he led his team in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. That's crazy as fuck. Finishing as a first seed with 66 wins. Celtics got no KG, so the Cavs have the easy way to the NBA Finals, right?
Got a 40 on me right now, I ain't never scared.
My fam, Diddy Dwight averaged 21 and 13 with 3 blocks a game, winning his second Defensive Player of the Year in a row, defeating the 76 free throw game 6ers in 5, beating the Celtics in 7, then took down Braun in 6 as he went off of 40, 14, and 4. Dwight might be known for being a zesty boy, but back in the day, bro was arguably, nigga, why can't I say arguably? He was a top 5 player in the league. Let's just say that. It just sucks though, because we never got to see in Kobe and Braun finals, and it was also the GM's fault. Braun averaged 38 that series. Like, nigga, what? And then his second best player was Mo Williams. Like, come on, gang, who the fuck is Mo Williams? Like, I know who Mo Williams is, but you ask the average NBA fan, they not gonna know that, especially like these 12-year-old boys. Like, nigga, this is why I'm here. I'm putting you on game. Mo Williams was aight, but as a second option, nigga, you're cooked. Out west, Kobe and the Lakers was not letting no one stop them as they gentlemen sweep the Jazz, went 7 games with the Rockets, and then 6 games with Carmelo never swinging the rock Anthony. Now he's back in the NBA Finals against Orlando, and Kobe put them niggas out. He averaged 35 and 5, 2 steals per game, smoked the Magic like Vaughn does to Tuka, winning his first chip without Shaq. Yeah, boys, that's the 2000s. Definitely do got some good memories looking back at this, so this is definitely good times. Yeah, let me know what nostalgic shit y'all want next. Until then, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you have a big wee. Y'all stay safe, Jitterbugs. Peace.